In your morning consumer news, want to get a jump on filing your taxes this year? Well, the IRS says it has your back. The IRS is launching a free file guided tax software that'll be available starting Friday. To make sure you get to use the software free, you must access the vendor sites through links at irs.gov. Also, the program only works for people who made less than $84,000 in adjusted gross income. The IRS will not process any returns prior to January 29th, so don't get started too early. The latest federal jobs report is out. It shows job openings in November were at their highest level since May, up to 8.1 million. Economists were expecting it to actually go down to 7.7 million. Yesterday's report also shows layoff activity held fairly steady in November, but hiring remained at a decade low, which is a further indication that a much cooler labor market is at hand. Federal safety regulators are investigating Tesla's self-parking feature after reports of crashes. The probe focuses on Tesla's Smart Summon feature, which lets owners call their parked cars to them remotely with no one behind the wheel. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says multiple crashes have happened during these automated parking maneuvers. It is the latest in a series of federal investigations into Tesla's self-driving technology. Tesla is not commenting. Expansive new changes will impact the content that millions of Facebook, Instagram, and Threads users see going forward, as Meta making significant adjustments to its content review policies that even Meta's CEO acknowledges could let more harmful content onto the platform. As Laura Aguirre explains, the timing and reasoning behind the changes is getting mixed reaction along party lines.
It's time to get back to our roots around free expression on Facebook and Instagram.
Sweeping changes are coming to Meta.
We're going to get rid of fact checkers and replace them with community notes similar to X, starting in the US.
The move marks a stunning reversal on Meta's misinformation policies.
What started as a movement to be more inclusive has increasingly been used to shut down opinions and shut out people with different ideas, and it's gone too far.
In 2016, the company launched an independent fact-checking program to address concerns and claims that foreign actors were using its platforms to spread disinformation and discord among Americans.
But the fact checkers have just been too politically biased and have destroyed more trust than they've created.
There could also be another reason.
Do you think he's directly responding to the threats that you have made to him in the past with these actions?
Yeah, probably.
Other changes: Meta has named outspoken Trump supporter and UFC CEO Dana White to its board. And prominent Republican Joel Kaplan, already a vice president within Meta, was promoted to a new role overseeing global affairs effective immediately.
I think in the social media world, the political bias got very, very heavy. They acknowledge it.
There's a balance to protect our First Amendment rights. But when you take away the guardrails and you see the far-right connections here, it's a great concern.
The reality is that this is a trade-off. It means we're going to catch less bad stuff.
As far as automated content moderation goes, Meta's policy violations scanner will now focus only on checking for illegal or high severity violations like terrorism, scams, or child sexual exploitation. That is according to Zuckerberg.